Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be solving this question here. Now, this isn't my question, but I doubt that my source is its original either, because this is finance and not a abstract piece of art. And I guess maybe somewhere those two will intersect, but not here. Okay, so suppose that you own a security currently worth $500. You plan to sell it in 2 years. To hedge against a possible decline in price during the next 2 years, you enter a forward contract to sell the security in 2 years. The risk-free rate is 3.5%. That's important. I mean, everything here is important, but I don't know. You label whatever you want. So, A, we are interested in calculating the forward price on this contract. So let's call it the forward price F of 0 is equal to S0. I'll explain what each part of this means. Bracket 1 plus R, an F there, and T. So essentially, this right here is the risk-free rate. Risk-free rate. T is the amount of time here. So 2 years. So this is going to be 2. And then this is like your starting price, so 500. And this gives you, I guess I'll do, this line is probably not worth too much to you, but maybe it's helpful. And you can use your calculator or your mind if you're just crazy with it to find out that the answer is $535.61. Okay? That's your answer. Okay? For the forward price on the contract. And now we suppose the dealer offers to enter into a forward contract at $525. So explain in detail how you can earn an arbitrage profit. So essentially, you say, well, yeah, I'm just gonna, it's your arbitrage profit is the difference between your forward price and the and when the dealer offers to enter into a forward contract. So it would be 535.61 less 525. So that's equal to $10.61. There you are. You've arbitraged. Hope you're feeling great about it. And then for C, after 1 year, the security sells for $505. Calculate the gain or loss to your position if you enter the forward contract for the price calculated in A. So you entered the forward contract for the price calculated in A, which is right here. And you want to know if you've won or lost money. So let's do it. So your gain or loss right here is to the power of t less t. Okay, so I'll explain everything here. This right here is what the security's selling for. So $505. Okay? This K right here is your price. Your position. This is K. Risk-free rate, total time and then less the time that is remains uncovered or untraveled. So your total time was 2. This sold in 1 year, correct? Yeah, after 1 year, so less 1, right? This is just 1. So then this is essentially saying equals to 505 less 5. Ew, that's a 3. 535.61 over 1 plus 0.35 to the power of 1, I guess you could write. This will give you negative $12.50. So you did lose a little bit of money if the security sells for $505 after 1 year. So there you are. That's A, B, and C done. Now we're going to do question 2 sort of just vocally. So an oil futures contract requires the long trader to buy 1,000 barrels of oil. A trader buys one November oil futures contract at a price of $50 per barrel. Theoretically, what is the maximum loss this long trader can have? Theoretically. Okay? The answer is all of his money. So $50,000. Okay, because he's buying 1,000 barrels for $50. If this falls to 0, he's losing 50 times $1,000, which gives $50,000. Okay? And that's with a long position. With a short position, it is theoretically, I guess I'll read the question all the way through. Another trader sells one November oil futures contract. So the first one is an oil futures contract requires the long trader to buy blah, 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 buys one. And then another one is selling. So theoretically, what is the maximum loss the short trader can have? And I know I feel like I'm screaming at my iPad right now. A lot of these words, what does it mean to long something? What does it mean to short something? Figure it out. Google it. The reason why I'm putting so much emphasis on those words is because you should. But anyway, this has infinite loss. Theoretical infinite loss. Not really. Well, yes, there's no theoretical upper limit. So this trader loses if the price increases because there's no limit for the price increase. There is no theoretical upper limit on the loss that the trader with a short position could incur. So essentially, if you're shorting a stock, you're betting that it's going to go down. And if you're longing a stock, you're betting that it's going to go up. Okay? All right? Do you get it? Yeah. All right. Well, that's that question done. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.